As I mentioned, automated reconciliation of payments is a big one. We spent a lot of time reconciling invoices that were paid by bank transfer. One of the challenges that you have in Indonesia is the tenant name may not match the invoice client booking. In addition to that, quite often the tenant or the customer isn't the one that's making payment. It can be their parent, their boyfriend, their spouse, their partner. And then trying to marry that with bank transfers or collection via QR codes is incredibly time consuming. Given the large volume of B2C invoices that we were generating, even back in 2022, which I mentioned was 3,000 a month, just getting through that process took a considerable amount of time, led to a huge amount of errors, and we were relying on the system, primarily Xero and our PMS, to try and make sure the invoicing was accurate. At that time, it was taking the finance team about 10 business days to complete the invoicing at month end. So it would drag from the 23rd, which is when we did all of our invoicing, to the first week of the next month, which then impacted the time for the close. So clearly, getting invoices automated, getting invoices to go and get sent out on a timely basis with the reminders and the follow-ups was also crucial. The automated reconciliation and pushing people to pay via Peakflow and Xender, having a native integration is also important. Peakflow has one of their payment gateway providers, Xender in Indonesia, and that was the payment gateway that we were already using. So we pushed a lot of our customers through pricing, giving them incentives to pay via the platform. So we increased the penetration of people that were paying via Peakflow. That helped enormously. Considerably better reporting as well. We had 2 companies in Indonesia. We have tenants crossing companies. They have a balance in one, and we would not be chasing that because we were focusing on the account in the new company. One of the other things that we really struggled with is we didn't have a proper customer escalation process for delinquent debtors, and so with Peakflow we were able to have a seamless handover between finance and collections. We also introduced a collections person to help, and as I mentioned, that brought down our DSO considerably.
Got it. So I think that is definitely helpful. Just to sort of summarize it for our audience, some of the automation that entails is not just limited to sending out payment reminders, but also in terms of integrating with local payment partners to make sure that all the local payment channels that are offered are offered downstream to their clients, and the payments collected are reconciled back into their system of record in order to process faster month-end closings. So, for example, if the period for closing the books is 1 week to 10 days, that can be shortened to a couple of days through faster reconciliation.